Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning. Out here in Mojave, it's like not too bad weather. Got my little doggies, my little Frenchies, having a good time. It's super early. Uh, yeah, it's beautiful here in California, Mojave Desert. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. Thank you. Yeah, I love it here. It's very peaceful. It's starting to cool down now. September, the fall is the best time of the year. And I'm playing with my little babies. They're the cutest things in the world. Uh, where are you from? This guy loves. You live in here or business? This is I don't live here full time on the weekends. I come on the weekends. I work in the city, but my husband lives here with our two little Frenchies. So, yeah, from Russia. Okay. Oh, uh, well, I've seen parts of Russia. It's beautiful. uh, parts of no worries, don't worry about it. I swear to. Hi, hi, good morning. Here's our beautiful day today. It's actually not too bad weather. You want me to play with your baldy? Oh, there you go. So, but yeah, it's beautiful here in the desert. We're the very last house on the block. No one else can. Oh, your dream is to come to the USA? Oh, well, I hope that happens for you. Got to go to the nice places though in USA. California is not nice anymore. You hate my videos? Okay. Why? Hi, could you please give a shout out to my little brother? It's his birthday. His name is Nick. Hey, Nick, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nick. How old are you, Nick? Why am I living in the desert? There you go. Because it is peaceful out here. No one else can build over here. We are the last house on this road, and I love the peace and quiet. I work in the city. Awesome. There you go. There we go. And so I come out here on the weekends and holidays. Thank God I got a three day weekend, and I chill. I'll be in the hot tub probably tonight because it'll be nice weather. So we have winds like crazy. But how can you survive the heat? Well, see that big ass air conditioner? That's how we survive the heat. But usually I'm chilling out in this nice hot tub or, on my couch. But the wind is so bad. There's some videos on my channel where the wind is just out of control. And no, thank you, Evan. Tell me who to put in timeout. Oh, I'll let you know. I will let you know for sure. That guy, whoever that was. But yeah, no, it's really cool. And then we also get to see, all the military practices that happen out here. So it's pretty cool. We sit and chill and just watch them practice. I have some, shots of, them doing helicopter practices. They'll, do helicopters in sync, 6 at a time. So it's really, really cool. But mostly, We bought this to just come to relax. But again, my husband lives here full time, and I come out here, on the weekend. Thank you. Yes, that's who it was. Is it North Carolina or South Side? No, this is North Carolina. Okay, so we're on the south end. So I moved here. I just moved actually from San Diego. I had a job in San Diego, and I moved to a new job. Uh, and it's further. It's like 4 hours from San Diego. So, but this particular property is actually about 4 hours from downtown. Hey, JK, hello. How's it going? From San Diego. And then we're about like 6 hours from Vegas, so we're in between. So we're actually in the Mojave. So at the tip of the Mojave. I don't know if anybody heard of Joshua Tree and hi, be nice, JK. JK's cool. He's been on here a few times, so thanks, Evan. Yeah, so if you've heard of Joshua Tree, we're like maybe an hour from Joshua Tree, so but there you go. Yeah. So it's really, really peaceful out here, and we did a lot of work to this place when we bought it. It was not livable for a while, but we hired some contractors, and they did a lot of work for us, and got it livable. Yeah, I heard so much about Joshua Tree. Is it good? It's great. So we used to have a 4x4, and we used to, go do all the trails, because on that side over there are all the gold mines that they used to dig in like the 20s, 30s, and 40s. So you could do trails up over there into the mines. It's pretty cool. He subscribed to JK. Nice. That's cool. See, I love that shit. I love that shit. Let's see if my little puppies. You want to come out? You want to come out? Come on. Go on. Come on. You ready? Come on out. Yeah, they come in and out. It's so hot out for them. Come on. You want to come out? So I don't do much hiking. I do go out because I'm a stone collector, and I like to collect rare stones. So I do go out. We have 5 acres, so that telephone pole there is where our property ends, and that telephone pole. So this is about an acre fenced in. This, just I would really like to just travel and do this, but eventually I know my job is going to be gone soon, so I need another source of income, obviously. Okay, Evan. See you in a bit. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is usually, I want to do a night one, like a night show. But again, it's been so windy, and today is actually it's really windy today. So it's gonna start getting really windy today. But we have all kinds of critters out here, and we have the snakes, the scorpions, lizards, which they love. These guys, she's a lizard chaser. She's brought me some really horrible presents. This guy's on the chill side, but he loves his fire. So we get our fire going for him early in the morning, because around 10 o'clock it gets, the temperature starts to rise. And let's see, just a question, how do you get water here? Is there a water pipeline coming? Okay, so I'm going to show you. Let me see if I could go on this side. So I don't know if you could see, there's houses over here with water tanks. So these are old houses. This is how they used to get water. It was delivered in through those water tanks there. But we got lucky, and that's the other reason why we bought this house, is we have a well. So we get our water from our well, and then we put in a massive filtration system in so that we could, so this is our well here, so that we could, do dishes and take a shower. We still don't drink from the well water. We buy our water. Although you could, you could, but I still don't trust it, even though we have like a $10,000 water filtration system put in. Now we can take showers, and that's what I fill my hot tub with, and we can wash dishes and do laundry, and so that's how we get our water, which is really good. And then our gas, that's kind of why, another reason why we're out here. It's pretty much self-sustaining. That's our gas tank, and we filled it back when we bought the house and haven't filled it since. And we cook, and it's been years. So the only really expensive thing out here, to be honest, is the electricity, and that is just a massive bill. Especially with we got like this air conditioner that could like pretty much cool off a 40,000 square foot warehouse. But it's really good. And then it had really bad siding, so we replaced the siding, and we redid the whole entire house, like floors, plumbing, electrical, kitchens, bathrooms, bedrooms, even walls. We tore the place down. It was really bad. It was not livable. But yeah, it's fun because we come out and we target practice, and we do campfires. We used to have a volleyball net out here. We have some horseshoes. Oh man, you guys are an inspiration. Cool. Yeah, it was actually a dream. We looked for years and years and years for a place like this. And my husband was really good. He did a lot of investigating, and it took a long time for him to find this spot, but he did it. And the good thing is that all this other land is government land. So no one else can build next to us. Like, there's nobody it's all government owned. So, and then the trails after that telephone pole, there's like a dirt road. And after the dirt road, you can no longer go on any part of that land over there because of government. Like, there's signs everywhere, stay off the land. So, and then on top of the mountains, at night you'll see all the lookout towers and their lights, and so it's heavily monitored. I've seen the military come out and say get off the trails, and I've seen that happen to people. So they're really strict about, because they do a lot of practices out there. So, but I do have some videos of some military practices and on my channel, and it's pretty cool to see. I love it out here. I want to live out here full time, but again, I work a job in the city about 2 hours from here. So, but yeah, we're fully protected, and we have cameras on I don't know if you noticed, but every fence, every corner of the house, everywhere. And then we have a weather station we actually put in because the weather sometimes gets so severe here. So we have the display for the weather station, in the house, and it'll tell us, we can see what's coming and gear up and get ready. I have some videos of some severe sandstorms, which are just crazy. But that's our little weather station we put in. and we just did all these trees to hopefully get some shade one day. But again, it's extremely peaceful. What's the worst weather you notice? So we've had monsoon weather where you can see kind of like there's divots in the sand, and it's rained so hard here that it just, it just causes like these big holes. And then we've had up to, I would say, I don't know, I think around 65 miles an hour, and that's why all the sandbags are all over everything. So 65-mile-an-hour wind, you'll see. You check out some of my videos, you'll see how extreme the weather has been. So, but hence the sandbags everywhere. And then we've seen some gorgeous like rainbows after just some of the weather here. The skies at night are amazing. Like we've seen some crazy ass shit at night in the sky. Just either drones, or I'm sure the military has their drones out here, but we've seen some pretty cool stuff. So we have some really great shots of the moon, and those shots of that sun. So I think my thumbnail is a sun. So that was the year where the Mojave had its highest temperature. It was like yes, I live in the desert, the Mojave Desert. The temperature was like 129 in Death Valley, and it was 127 here. And I got some great shots of that sun that year. So those pictures of that sun are from a few years ago, where we had just unbelievable temperatures. So it's gotten to, this year hasn't been too bad. About 120, 116 was the high. Yes, I live in the Mojave Desert, the tip. So about 4 hours from San Diego, and about maybe 6 hours from Las Vegas. So 127. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. There was one year Death Valley had temperatures of 129, and we're about maybe, I don't know, 100 miles from Death Valley. So it was 127 here, and we literally could not go out like at all. Even in the morning it was like 110. It was just crazy. Thank God we have a garage, so our dogs at least had a place to go to the bathroom, but we had to clean it all up, and just it was a mess that year. It was just awful. That was a brutal year for us. But other than that, I mean, yeah, it's the hottest months, June, July, August, September, October, it starts getting, much nicer. Is it on Texas? No, it's actually in California. So, yeah, we're out in California, and this is our mountain range that we have. Sun is super strong. And then again, I was saying earlier, on this side, when we had our 4x4, we did the trail. So Joshua Tree does mining trail. So if you want to go see all the gold mines back, like, in the 20s, 30s, 40s, when they used to mine for gold, that's on this side over here, which is pretty cool. And we did those trails. We have some pictures of that. Those mines are insane. They're like, just tiny, just enough for you to get down in them. And then they go for miles and miles and miles. And you can still kind of see the wood steps that they use to come up and down. And it's just crazy. What do you do for a living in a desert? So I don't have a living here in the desert. I have a job elsewhere. It's 2 hours from here. So I am a production planner. That's what I do for a living, for a manufacturing company, which I know is probably not going to last too much longer due to AI and automation. So I'm pretty nervous about that. but it's a great job. Um, and I love it. And I've been doing it for a long time. So I travel here on the weekends to see my husband and my dogs. And then I live, a few hours from here, so I could work. But there is no work out here, right? So we're in the middle of the desert. We are about an hour from any store, anything. We're about an hour away from anything. So, which is one thing, I don't like. I believe that will not exist any work that will survive against AI, sadly. I agree. I have a channel another channel dedicated to AI because I am so obsessed with it, that I cover a lot of AI updates and AI news. And that's how I know, like, my job won't be around for long. And that channel is Desert-Livin 2.0. And there it is, Desert-Livin 2.0. I have another friend that is helps me out with like my editing, and that's Desert-Livin 2.0. Hello, thank you for that. Yeah, so I know AI is coming for my job. I know it won't be long. So hence I'm trying to, develop a YouTube channel and maybe, other things. I don't know what else will be around after that. They're saying by 2029 that everything, 90% of all work will be automated or AI generated. So I don't know what's going to happen. And that's only 4 years away. So it's kind of, kind of scary. So I'm trying to prepare myself in other ways. Are you thirsty? No, I'm Italian, Sicilian. So my family's from Sicily, and they came here to New York, and then we settled in Boston. So I'm originally from New England, and I moved to California about 15 years ago. So I think that we keep improving our knowledge, even though it can be done using AI. Yeah, I'm pretty I'm pretty computer savvy, I would say. So I would nice, have fun. Thank you. Thank you. Marble mix. The view is SO California, Mojave. Yeah, Southern California, Mojave Desert. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, the AI thing is pretty clear to see. I already see it happening in my job. I do a lot of VBA coding and formulating on, different programs, and they'll do an update, and all my hard work, when they do an update, is a click of a button now. So I know that I'm training the AI that's behind that program, and it pisses me off. But that's how it goes. So, and I don't trust all the AIs out there, so I do not use ChatGPT. I absolutely will never use ChatGPT. Very bad AI. I think there's evil behind that AI, but that's just my opinion. I'm an Elon fan, so I use Grok pretty much, and I use Anthropic and sometimes Gemini. So I got a new phone, and Gemini is actually the AI in my phone. So it's installed, and that's pretty cool. Gemini is pretty cool, but I will never, ever, 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 ever use a ChatGPT. You want to go in, buddy? Come on, I help you. Come on, you want to go in? Because I think, that's not a trustworthy AI to use. Let's get him inside. Go ahead. Go ahead. Want to go in? Come on. Come on, go in. Go ahead. My studio. uh, nice and cool in there. So yeah, I have a little studio set up here. I have a set up, my other place, because I do a lot of my AI videos at my other place. And then I do a lot of, I do a Saturday live show with my Frenchies. So if anybody has Frenchies out there and want to join on Saturdays at 11:30, I do because I love Frenchies, so I do a live show on Saturdays, and I do anything Frenchies. I try to find some really cute videos to share on Frenchies, and then I spotlight a Frenchie every week. So if anybody wants to or has a Frenchie and they want to have your Frenchie covered, you can email me or us. We have a website called Woof and Snort, and you can email us there or email us on the channel, and I can feature your Frenchie on my live show on Saturdays. And then I do this Sunday morning walk in the desert, which has been great. So, hey, Woof and Snort. That's the channel. It's a great channel. A lot of my dog videos I put on that channel because it's a really good channel, and that's the website, Woof and Snort. He's a great editor. He is amazing, and some of the stuff he can do with photos of your dogs, and doesn't even have to be a Frenchie, any animal really. But I'm in love with Frenchies, so and then I do, my AI videos that I like to cover, and really pretty much anything that has to do with like news and life and things that are happening. And so that's what Desert-Livin is pretty much a channel that, is a channel that covers, things that are happening in the world, but mostly of my Frenchies and of my land and just interesting stuff. I try to stay out of politics because of my job. I can't really. I did a couple of political videos, and I need to stay away from that stuff. So I have a job that's, I don't know if they would appreciate that, or any job would. So I try to stay out of the political stuff, although I really want to get into it. But so yeah, and then I just cover what I'm interested in. So, but I'm really fortunate to live out here. It's great. It's just absolutely beautiful. And hopefully one day I'll be here full time, and it'll be nice not having to travel. It's sometimes it's rough. Like, we had a really bad storm a couple of days ago, and coming up here this weekend, the road was all messed up. Like, you have to have a 4-wheel drive. So because there's a lot of soft sand, like I'm gonna go over here. So this used to be our entrance to the house, was right here, but there's so much soft sand over there that when it rains, it, like, you cannot get through at all. So we had to reroute. We hired someone to reroute our entrance, and now it's over there. But even driving up here with my truck, the main road, because none of the roads are serviced here. We don't have any services here. So there's no, police, fire, ambulance. There's nothing here. We're so far out. So nothing is really maintained that well. Hello, David. Welcome. Happy Labor Day to everyone. So that's the scary thing about being out here, actually, is that we are so far out from any type of service. And my little girl got bit by one of the deadliest rattlesnakes a couple months ago. I have a video on my channel about that. So that was really scary. First time You know, we lived here for a while, and I was 2 hours away from the nearest hospital, and it was really traumatic and just not good. So that's the only thing. So if something really serious happened, we would be in a bad predicament. But um, yeah, there are no services, out here. So which is, like I said, not the best deal, but but so far we've been okay. So, but we have everything we need, really. It's a really good house. It's brand new pretty much because we rebuilt it all, and now we're trying to get some of these trees planted for shade eventually, because there's a house down there that has massive trees, and that's what I want my property to have. Like way down there. See all those trees? They got some nice shade going on down there. That's what I want. So we're trying to do that. And then we have our watering system right here. Right here it goes all the way down, and it waters everything we have, which is nice. So hopefully everything's really starting to grow really nice, actually. So hopefully in a few years we'll have some nice big tall trees and some shade, which will be nice. And we just did all this planting this year, so all these trees are new. All of this is all new. So it's pretty nice. I really like it out here, and the dogs just have a great time. They just have a really great time. And again, I have a hobby where, I go out and I look for stones, and I try to find some beautiful stones. And Joshua Tree actually has a bunch of, like, we have like stones, beautiful. Some of them are like really crystally, and they're gorgeous. And Joshua Tree has a bunch of stores that actually like polish them up, and when they're polished they look just so gorgeous, like really crystally. So I go out beyond the fence sometimes, and do my digging and looking and exploring. And there's a really cool spot down in Wonder Valley, and we're kind of considered Wonder Valley. And this woman back, I think it was in the 40s, she had a piece of property out here. And I don't know if JK knows about this, but it's actually a tourist site. And on her property with the stones, she has this message across like acres of her property, and it's pretty cool. There's a video of it, and I forget the video, but it's not far from here. And people go check it out. And she did it on her own. Like, she was this older woman, and it was a cool story. And it's not far from here. So we are considered actually our zip code is 29 Palms, but we're called Wonder Valley. So it's pretty cool. And then there's one little pub here in Wonder Valley, one little famous pub called the Palms, and they have like great food and drinks, and they're known for their, like, you can't even get in there on a Sunday for breakfast. It's hours and hours and hours of, waiting. Hey, Catherine, how's it going? Happy Labor Day weekend, Catherine. Yeah, so there's one pub, that's it. But really good food. And they also have a bunch of YouTube videos on their pub, because they have live entertainment and a few nights. And so sometimes we will go if we want to get out for the night. And but usually we do not leave this property. When we're here, we just love it. I come here to get away from people. So Secret message in rocks, Wonder Valley. There you go. Thank you. That's the video I was talking about. Secret messages in the rocks, Wonder Valley. Season 4, EFA. Oh, is that the location? Anyway, it's a really, um, really cool, tourist thing to see. And she did this on her own back when I believe the war. You have 108 subs? Yeah, I do. I had more than that. I lost a couple, but hey, whatever. It goes up, it goes down. What are you gonna do? Um, but yeah, she did this on her own, and the story, you guys gotta just listen to the story. It's a really cool story. But there's a lot of really cool stuff, out here. And Joshua Tree obviously is a fun place to go to. They have a lot of hiking trails. I have a video on that too. Um, and like I said, there's a lot of trails for your, if you want to do 4x4s and, all that stuff. It is a lot of fun. But the best time to come, honestly, is like October, November, December, January. January gets cold. It does snow very lightly. But it is just, those are the best months. I love those months. They're my favorite. The weather is perfect. You can stay out all day and just, enjoy the weather and being outside. And so it's very nice. We have these, like, you'll see these white, like, that's to cover the sun from the plants, because we're trying to grow these plants. Let's say Friday, it's my birthday. All right. Happy birthday. Nice. I'm sure you're young. How old are you gonna be? It's great that you're celebrating a birthday. So it's your sign. Is that a Libra? Forget what sign that is. But anyway, happy birthday, Catherine. If I don't see you by then, I'll probably see you 9. Oh, wow. Youngie. You're a young one. Mature, though. Very mature. Hey, Evan. Hey. Happy birthday, Catherine. Welcome back, Evan. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's those are the best months to come out if you want to do, your four-wheeling. And there's a lot of people, like, so there, like I said, we don't have like a lot of neighbors, but we that house down there is actually a kennel. So they have they're breeding. I'm not sure what type of dogs, but they're breeding. So that's our closest neighbor. And then pretty much everything else, pretty much way out there, are all Airbnbs pretty much. So it's quiet. And then nobody lives in some of these houses over here. And it's really peaceful. It's very nice. It's really, really hard. Some of these people have millions of people. I just, it's crazy at the amount of people they have. And it just, takes so long to build up. But, I like doing it. I like, doing videos, and I like meeting people like you guys, like y'all. I met a really good person that I'm getting really friendly with, and she's actually helped me build my channel a little, so it's been good. It's been really good. And again, I do like doing it. I am also, on Rumble, so I'm starting to venture onto different platforms to, just to share my information and, videos. I like doing videos. So I decided to check out Rumble, and there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people on Rumble. So I think YouTube is getting flooded with just massive amounts of people on YouTube. So, but Yeah, so it is starting. You could see the sky. Like when the sky starts to fog up like that, you know it's going to be a hot day. So it's starting to fog up and it's starting to get a little bit warmer. Um, so yesterday I think the high was 106, so it wasn't that bad. But last week it was like, you are a good mod. I appreciate that. Uh, I'm glad that you need that. I can't. So I was on a live yesterday with someone else. Someone else was doing a live, and I joined the live with her. And some of the people on there, I was like, oh my god, And then she had a moderator that was like, taking them off the channel. But there's some crazy people out there. I had one that got onto my live stream last Sunday, and man, I was like, what the heck? And at the time, I had a moderator that was on the chat, and he bots. Oh, there you go. Because David, yeah, he was the moderator, and yes, they were bots, and this guy was nuts. I was just like, I mean, I don't, didn't we find somebody, David, that was like real and not a bot? I don't know. Anyway, you got to be careful. You just got to be careful. So having moderators is definitely key. So I appreciate that. Um, David, what did you need? Forget what he did. I don't know what he did, but he found out who this guy was, and just, he was just off. I don't know. It was, it was really creepy. I don't know how he got to the channel. I don't know how he got to do what he did, but he was, I don't know, I was creeped out by him, so. But yeah, you'll get that, I guess, on YouTube, right? Evan. Um, but again, I really do like doing this, and I enjoy it, and I do it as much as I can. Going live is the best because you get to chat with people, you get to meet people, um, you get to share things, and it's really cool. I wish I could do it full time, but I work full time during the week, so. But I was hoping at one point, when they have a military practice, I will definitely go live. We've got some really cool stuff that we see, especially at night, in between those mountains right there, and make money. Yeah. Evan, I'm not at that point yet. I'm trying my hardest to get there. It seems impossible. Some of the, the qualifications that YouTube has to get monetized it seems like out of reach. It's just impossible. So you got to be on 24/7, and just, yeah. And like I said, I have a full-time job. I work like 50 hours a week, and then I go home and do this all night long. And then on the weekends I do this. So, but if I didn't have a job, I would probably, be almost there to be monetized. But my goal is to get to that point. So nobody is typing but me. I know. David's on there. I know he's still there. JK, I'm not sure what happened to him. Catherine, I think she's still on too. Yeah. A lot of people don't chat. I don't know. It's what time is the stream? The stream I had scheduled for 8:30, but I came on early this morning, so because I knew it was going to be super super hot. But then I thank you. Um, yeah, so every Sunday I usually do an 8:30 live outdoor, and every Saturday I do a live Frenchie indoor. And the Frenchie videos, I usually, cover some cute Frenchie videos, and then I feature a Frenchie. Um, what time is the stream end? I usually do about an hour. So on Sundays, about an hour. At times, if I have a lot of people on, I'll just keep going. So, but yeah, it's about an hour almost now. So I'll probably be ending this stream. But Evan, I'm glad you joined today. I'm really happy. You as contact creators need to stick together. Us small contact creators, yes, need to stick together. Yes, we do. And that's why, I like to support other people that support me. So whenever someone subs me, I always try to sub them. Sometimes people are private and I can't find them. They don't know it. So it's like I feel bad because I'm like, yeah, I'll check out your channel, but when I go to find them, they're not there. They're set to private, and I don't even think they know that. So, but yeah, we do have to support each other. And man, Evan, there's a lot of people talking shit, I think. Can you sub me? For sure. Are you you're not private, right? I will absolutely go, Evan, and sub you for sure. That's what I do. I absolutely will. I will I will absolutely sub you for sure. Make sure you're visible because like I said, I try to sub people and I can't find them. So, but is that your channel name, Evan? Okay, no, I'm not. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, after this, I will absolutely go sub you. Thank you so much for your support. And I will totally support your channel. And thank you for moderating for me. I hope to see you next week. I hope to see everybody next week. Again, every Saturday at 11:30, I do indoor, and every Sunday I do outdoor. So thanks everybody for joining. Have a great holiday weekend. And Evan, I'm going to sub you right now. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend.